Hello, Debok. Welcome to the stream. Hello, hello. I've got my spooky lighting on because we're working on spooky things this update. So, Ghost Hunt, you've been keeping up, you all know. Ghost Hunt's had quite a surge of players lately. Yes, it's a Thursday. I'm streaming on Thursday because that's my day off, and my wife is usually at work. She's home now, but she's in the bedroom, so I think. I don't know. Doesn't matter. There might be some changes to my streaming schedule while we're housing our friend, but I don't know for sure if there's going to be any consistency at all. But the point is, before I get to work on the ending areas now, I have been encouraged by veteran players, especially Fostrate, to add more ghosts to keep the new players interested. And this little guy here is one of them. He is one of 16 new ghosts. I have added 16 new ghosts to the game that are like this. And they are terrifying. Like, these guys, I love them. I love them so much. They're so freaky. I gotta show, like, the screenshot that I got of, oh, hang on. Before I do that, I gotta tell everyone I'm streaming and that I've got, like, I gotta share the link in the Discord. But yeah, the screenshot that I got of these guys last night after adding them, are you kidding me? It is perfect. Like, I'm so tempted to just, like, make it one of the thumbnails in the game. Oh yeah, I forgot about the friend housing thing. Yeah, that's still a thing, for a few more weeks probably. But she's got a place to live, but she can't move in yet. Because that's how some apartments work, I guess. But see, it's been cool to have a roommate, but it'll also be cool to get back to normal as well. Like, there's nothing wrong with like housing my friend, or me and my wife's friend, but it's just such a nice change of pace, but still a jarring one. But yeah, it's been cool. All right, so I've shared the link to the stream, excuse me, in the Discord. Also, speaking of streaming, I am so happy and excited about this. My wife and I made a deal. She said I could get one of these stream decks, basically a control panel that lets me control all sorts of stuff during my stream, but you can also program it to control all sorts of other things, like with video editing and stuff. Just a programmable control panel for macros and hotkeys and stuff. Really cool. But she said I could get one of these if I get the game to 100 players by the end of the week during which this happened, and I did. So Stream Deck, gonna up my stream game pretty soon, but I gotta learn how to use that, and that's kind of a learning curve that I'm daunted by, but apparently it's easy to set up, so not terribly worried about. All right, the screenshot. Look at this. Let me open it in browser so you can see it better, but look at this. Look. So this is like inpatient transfer, obviously. I'm right there, and I've circled where the ghost is. Look at this guy. He's so menacing. Like, he's just hanging out there, like, staring at me. Like, you probably see why I want to make this a thumbnail now. It's so horrifying. Like, these guys, oh. But yeah, so, might add some more of these guys, but what I'd really like to do, first of all, what I'd like to do is turn down my PC volume. Can I do that with my fancy new Bluetooth headphones? Like, does that turn down the computer, or does that just turn down the headphones? It probably turns down the computer. It's not turning down anything right now, but oh well. I'm still getting used to Bluetooth headphones, but these are nice. They have active noise cancellation and stuff, so. Yep, got new headphones, and I'm gonna get some little cat ear attachments that I found on Amazon so I can have the cat ears and, you know, be in keeping with my cat theme. But look at this guy, he's so terrifying, just like hanging out, staring at me. I could not have asked for a better screenshot. Yeah, it was like 1 a.m. last night, and I was like, yeah, I think this is a good time to add some more ghosts. So yeah, that's what we're doing. I've got some animation on these guys too, their heads like twitch and stuff. Really horrifying. So these guys just hang out on the ceilings and in the corners and stuff, so. Ooh. Absolutely terrifying. Let me get this guy all set up again. Make sure all of his stuff is invisible. And the appearing script is enabled. Okay, we're good. So yeah, there's 16 of those guys now, just scattered throughout the game. And they just appear and stare at you randomly, but I still want to add more ghosts, so that's what we're gonna do. And then probably in one of the next future streams, I'll be adding stuff to the ending areas. Oh my gosh, this is taking so long. Good morning, Fostrate. It's good to have you in a stream. Finally, I finally did a stream at a time where you can join. Oh, Fostrate, I don't know if I just made this guy invisible. Now I'm gonna make him visible again so you can see him, but that's fine. It's worth it. You have to see this. If you haven't seen him already, oh, I'm glad I did this because I forgot to disable the smoke. But yeah, these guys actually emanate some smoke as well from the torso. The eyes are new. Yes, I want to have some ghosts have glowing eyes and others not. It's afternoon, Fostrate? For me at least, yeah. So yeah, look at these guys. They're horrifying. They're especially terrifying when the lighting gets its crap together. But yeah, there's 16. Yeah, they emanate smoke. Like black looking smoke, which is really hard to see right now for some reason. Did I actually enable that? Hang on a second. This is what it actually looks like when it's enabled. Yeah, so look, they just emanate black smoke. Ooh. For a long time, like even since before the wandering ghosts, you should have the lights flicker when they appear. Dude, that is a good freaking idea. I love that idea. And I don't think that would be too hard to do because, let's see, does each of these, no, not each of the work lights has their own identity, but that's easy to fix. I'll just do that now. I'm not gonna call them work light 1, work light 2. Bench, oh, wandering ghost, look, he showed up. Huh, wandering ghost just decided to photobomb us, that's cool. Bench, I love your game. Well, thank you very much, I'm glad you love my game. And it's an honor to still be updating it. Or it's a pleasure to still be updating it. These are the new ghosts. I've added 16 of these guys throughout like all the main parts of the asylum. They hang out in the corners and on the ceilings, and they twitch. They've got glowing eyes. They emanate smoke. They're really spooky. And look at this screenshot. I'm just gonna keep this tabbed because I'm gonna keep coming back to this. But look at this guy. Look, just I'm right there, and this guy's just like crouched over there staring at me. Oh, I could not have asked for a better screenshot for this. My new favorite ghost. I think mine too. Actually, no, I still like the patrolling guys because they feel like players. Like, while looking through the cameras trying to capture this screenshot, I saw a few patrolling ghosts just out of the peripheral of the camera. And it did what I've wanted my ghosts in Ghost Hunt to do for a long time to me. It made me question if I actually saw it or if it was just my imagination. And that's great. But look at this. He's just so terrifying, like standing there staring at me with his beady, glowing eyes. Ooh, horrifying. But above the 3 ghosts in the upstairs room. Oh, yeah, those guys are great. The ghosts that are on break and all that. Oh, yeah, so he's disappeared. So, yeah, there are 16 of these guys, and they have... Let me re-educate myself on the script. So every 10 seconds to 5 minutes, depending on what is decided by the script, will they jump at you? Maybe someday. I like the idea. It's like that one enemy indoors who like hangs out on the ceiling and like lunges down at you. I can't remember his name, but y'all know who I'm talking about. Little starburst looking sucker. But yeah, every 10 seconds to 5 minutes, they have a 1 in 4 chance of appearing. So they're pretty rare to appear, but they're supposed to be rare because there's a lot of them. So if you're just in the game long enough, eventually you'll spot one. Yeah, so there's some in the hallways. There's some, yeah, there's one in this room as well, and there's some in the leech room. They're everywhere. They are freaking everywhere. Except for in newer areas. Like there's none upstairs, there's none outside, there's none in the newer like office space. So let's fix that real quick. That's a good way to start the stream. All right, so there, do not forget to disable the smoke this time, or make the smoke invisible rather. There we go. I'm sorry if I'm talking loud. My, hang on, maybe I can just change my headphones so that the noise cancellation's off. There we go. Yeah, I can hear myself a lot better. Oh man, I've probably been shouting like at the top of my lungs this whole time, but it's made me sound enthusiastic. It's made me sound enthusiastic. Opacity 0. There we go. Yeah, so eventually they might jump at you. I kind of want to add like smoke to my other ghosts as well. Yeah, my new headphones that I got have active noise cancellation, which is great for editing. But when I speak, I've probably just been shouting this whole time. But yeah, I've got my light here as well, but I've got it disabled because like that looks so dramatic and spooky, and that's just fitting for what we're doing. All right, hanging ghost. This is the guy I've been duplicating everywhere, so let's continue in that tradition. Let's add some upstairs, I guess. And then we'll add some to the new areas. And that's the thing about these guys as well, is like they're really versatile. Like you can copy and paste them and like pose them differently. Because the advantage of like Roblox animations is that if you rotate them, the animation won't force it back into the orientation that they were when you designed the animation. So like if I rotate this guy, his animation will also be sideways. And I'll show you what I mean in a second. I'm just gonna make this guy like this. I have no idea what office this is, I don't care, but so watch this. If I rotate this guy this way and then move him up like that, theoretically, where did he go? Okay, maybe I'm wrong. No, save that. Hang on. Let me change the name of this guy. Upstairs Hanger Ghost. Axel Sada, good to see you. Welcome to the stream. Well, I thought he'd still be here, but maybe I'm just wrong. Upstairs, where did he go? Yeah, sometimes the height gets really buggy for some reason. Oh, it's probably... Is it because of collision groups? I don't know, he's right there, but you can kind of see what I mean. Like, I've rotated him and now he's like almost upside down. I've never played your game, but I'm gonna do that now. Awesome. Hope you enjoy it. Link is in the stream description for those who wanna see it. Yeah, I'm not sure why this guy is not cooperating. Cause like all the other guys, I was able to just move and they oh snap. Why? Don't tell me when you like... Why was there a snap? Is that the problem? Was that the problem? It was probably the problem. That wasn't the problem, okay. Does he get that when he like appeared? No. I love how I said, oh, it's so easy to like rotate him and they'll just be where you place him. No, not anymore for some reason. But why is this model like this? Anim saves, do I need that? Maybe that's causing issues. Oh, his humanoid root part. I should have known. I should have known that was the issue. Okay. Well, that's easy to fix, I think. Should be. Yeah, of course, because... Oh, that makes so much sense. Okay. I really should have known that. Okay. Yeah, it is awesome. It is awesome, Fosterate. You can just rotate them, and they'll be how you rotated them. I just sound so professional. I sound like I know what I'm doing, don't I? Afri Gamer, good to see you. You are right on time. We are adding some new ghosts that are very terrifying. Because they have glowing eyes. They hang out like on the ceilings and in the corners. They'll have glowing eyes. Like, this one doesn't have glowing eyes yet because I haven't enabled them, but I can fix that. I'll show you what I mean. Eyes. Transparency 0. Look at that. These guys are horrifying. Their heads twitch. They hang out on the ceiling. But yeah, I came up with this animation like last night at like 1 a.m. I was like high on Benadryl. I was seeing the Hat Man and all that. Not really. I made the mistake the other day. They're really scary, yeah. There's 16 of these guys now in the game. And we're adding more right now in the stream. That's what we're doing today. And probably other types of ghosts as well. Like I want to have some that appear under the beds sometime. And maybe in the wheelchairs. So yeah, we're probably going to get all sorts of cool stuff done today. Like we're going to like add more NPCs. We're going to do animation. We're going to do maybe a bit of code if necessary. Kind of hope not necessary, but yeah, they're scary. They're really scary ghosts, but ooh, all right, so that one's done. That one's all placed just the way I want them to be. I like it just the way you are, hanging ghost. All right, so that's in this office. That's good. I'll put another one in one of these offices over here, because why not? Ooh, I should put one in the office that's been ransacked. Because, like, this is where someone was murdered. But yeah, I was going to tell a story. The other day, I made a terrible mistake. Like, I had a hard cider, which had, like, 5% alcohol in it. But then later, I forgot that I drank that, and I took 2 Benadryl. And so, like, I woke up the next... it knocked me out. Like, I woke up the next day, my alarm clock gets faster. Like, the longer you don't hit snooze or turn off the alarm clock, the faster it beeps. It was sounding like a fire alarm before I finally woke up and heard it. My eyes felt like they were burning. Yeah, I accidentally mixed alcohol and Benadryl. I don't recommend it. Don't do it. Because it's like a tranquilizer, honestly. And it was bad because I had work the next day, but I was still on time. I still wasn't late. So that's cool. You know, generally it's a good idea if I add these guys, I should like make them visible to make sure that they're rotated the right way. There we go. Yeah, not a good time. I don't recommend it, but... Oh, I made the wrong guy. Wait, did I? Yeah, okay. So which guy did I make visible? Did I do that with any of them? I don't know. No, I didn't. Okay. It's this guy. That's a weird thing that's happened lately. Is like I've focused in the Explorer on one of the ghosts, and then it's been a different ghost for some reason. Yeah, what I just said makes perfect sense. I promise you. That's cool. These guys are just so scary. And the benefit of them is that I know I just said they're really versatile, and I'll continue to show you what I mean by that. Oh gosh, I did not want to do that. Okay. So like, let's say I wanted one to be, what's a good example? Let's say I wanted one to be like, just standing behind this pillar. I kind of showed you guys a glimpse of this in the, in that screenshot, but I'll show you again, because I'm so proud of these guys. They're fantastic. It's hard to rotate them the right way because of like the orientation of like their origin and whatnot, but good grief. That's one downside to these guys. They're really hard to rotate sometimes, but there we go. All right, it's this guy. Okay, that's why it keeps happening, because I'm not collapsing things like I should. All right, so I'm gonna move this guy like down here and like behind this pillar, and it'll look like he's leaning behind the pillar instead of hanging from somewhere. So if I run the game, you should make it so you can see your reflection in the bathroom mirrors. I really want to, but I don't know how to do that, like on the Roblox side of things. But yeah, see, like he's just like hanging on this pillar. If I even rotate him this way a little more, then it'll look more like he's standing up as well. You know, that looks so cool. I'm just gonna keep it like that, honestly. Oh gosh, dang it. Okay, so what now? Ugh. I keep accidentally like moving parts of the ghost and not the whole ghost. It's so annoying. I didn't do that with this guy, did I? No, okay. All right. It's just easier to like reduplicate than it is to find out like what part I messed up. Yeah, I really want to add reflections to the mirrors, but I don't know. I think it's theoretically possible to do, but I really don't know how to do it. There we go. Yeah, reflections are kind of a nightmare. Yeah, and I think, if I'm not mistaken, probably would take up a lot of processing in terms of the game's resources, which would cause more lag. And I really don't need that right now. Reflections in the bathroom mirrors is not worth it. Well, maybe someday Roblox will add like an actual reflection object. I have no clue how they would do it, but... why can't I rotate this guy all of a sudden? Oh, collisions are turned on. Okay, that's why. How'd that get turned on? That's weird. Yeah, that looks nice. Oh, they're so creepy. Ugh, I love them. They're perfect. Okay. I'm gonna get more normal hanging ghosts now. I think I should put one in the nursery. My mom had the idea to add a rocking horse to the nursery. Oh, this is the guy that I accidentally switched to visible, I guess. Well, that's something I should fix right now. There we go. I'll copy and paste this guy around. Why not? He's good. He's a good boy. Yeah, my mom had the idea to add a rocking horse to the nursery, and that sounds terrifying, and I want to do that. Rocking horses are creepy when they move on their own. Fix the bulb in the... Oh, thank you. Thank you for reminding me of that. Oh my gosh. Where is it? Which hallway? Where is it? It's somewhere along here, isn't it? God, the problem is it blends in with the ceiling so much. Other one, okay. This is down here. Where you be, bulb? Oh, there it is. Okay, I see it. Good grief. Okay, okay, cut, and where's the lighting? I'm sorry if I look like on the camera, I have to look up. You probably noticed I moved the thing down to the bottom right corner, but it's because my new desk, I have my monitors on risers, and there's no way to adjust the vertical height of them, so I have to like look up like a maniac, but that's okay. Old assets, old lights, old lights, old lights. What's the closest? I don't know. I'm just gonna put it in a random one. I'm probably never gonna bring those back anyway. Don't tell them that. Can you name one of the NBA players for me? Kobe, isn't he an NBA? I don't follow sports at all, honestly. So, isn't Kobe a NBA guy? The problem with like asking me about stuff like NBA or NFL is like it combines my two worst kryptonites, sports and acronyms. I'm terrible with acronyms. That's one of the things that bother me about my Anthony Edwards. Yeah, what he said, Anthony Edwards. It's a real shame though, because like one of the few sports I actually really like is basketball. So I should get more into that. Yeah, there's also some hanging ghosts. Welcome to the stream, by the way. There's also some hanging ghosts in this hallway somewhere. Yeah, there's one here and there. I think there's some in the rooms as well. Be a Wolves fan? Which state do they play for? I know I don't know anything about sports, but don't at me. Minnesota, okay, cool. Nice. Teams I'd probably go for is like Kansas City, Denver, Nebraska, maybe, that might be it. Because that all pertains to like my family and like where my family has been or is from and stuff, so. Nursery time. I hate the nursery. It's so scary. Where'd my ghost go? Yeah, these guys are a pain to find if you lose them, so don't. I say that, but I'm the only one who updates this game. My gosh. There is Denver. Okay. Yeah, see, I have no clue about sports. I'm hopeless. Ah! Let's see what this guy looks like. Okay, so I need to, like, get something off my chest, but also, like, question you guys about it. Is it just me, or, like, is it just really creepy? And really, there's, like, a deeply rooted psychological, like, fight or flight response I see when, like, someone's hanging from a ceiling like this. It's like the doctor from Little Nightmares 2, if anyone remembers that or has played Little Nightmares 2, how the doctor just, like, crawls on the ceiling. It bothers me. It just... Something about it just bothers me so much. It's not natural. It doesn't look natural. It's almost like an Uncanny Valley type thing, but more intense. People aren't supposed to hang from... Yeah, exactly. I'll put one in the closet, why not? It's highly unlikely that anyone in a million years is gonna see this guy. Like, given how rare they appear, how rarely they appear, and like, how little time people will spend in this closet, I don't think this guy's ever gonna be seen. But I'll put him there anyway, for detail. Eventually, I want to get to the point where, like, there's at least one ghost in every room. Which is cool. But it's gonna take a while. Ooh, I have idea. I'll put one hanging from this vent as well. And that's one that'll probably have, like, sideways. Why can't the rotation of this just be normal, honestly? Like, hang on. Can I, like, adjust the pivot a little bit? Edit pivot. No, I don't think you can. Ooh, that's awful. Okay. I'll live with it. Oh gosh, maybe I did fix it. Somehow. I don't know. Yeah, people aren't supposed to hang from ceiling. Yeah, that's what I meant. It's, like, not natural. It's not natural to see. It's not natural to see at all. I'll add a few more of these guys, and then we'll get to, like, designing new ghosts, and then I'll add more of these guys off camera. But the painting's flying off the wall just scared the ever-living blank out of me. Yeah, that's actually might be the oldest event that's still in the game. Like, there's a lot of old events that are cut content. Like the sandwich in the kitchen, which I might bring back. Or the body bags in the morgue. But that one's been there for ages and ages. I might revamp it someday because, like, it's so old it looks dated. These guys are horrifying. I know I've said that like 1,000 times, but... Or the leeches, rest in peace. I should bring the leeches back, especially now that I know pathfinding, I could have little leech NPCs. And little rats that, like, scurry about the asylum and make, like, a false jump scare, if that makes sense. Like, people get jump scared by a rat, having thought, like, it was a ghost. This is the kind of game... I've accidentally made another ghost visible again. This is the type of game where, like, your own shadow can scare you, because the bare bones ambiance of it is just so creepy. Like, I've said it before, I'll say it again. I do get scared when I test play this game by myself. Like, when I was making these guys and, like, test playing, I was looking over my shoulders last night. They're horrifying. But they're great. Okay. Rest in peace, leeches. I'll bring you back someday, eventually, I guess. Someday, eventually, I guess. Sure, quote me on that. Alright, I'll add, like, 1 or 2 to the new office spaces. Because there's, like, one wandering ghost in there, and that's it. I can't decide if I want to add glowing eyes to the wandering ghosts or not. It would be such a pain. Because unlike the doors, I don't have, like, placeholders that swap themselves out with templates. Unfortunately, that's not a thing, but... Wait a second. What the heck is this? All along I thought... What? All along I thought I've been dragging a wandering ghost with me this whole time, and it's not been? What did I grab then? Oh, that? Okay, there we go. Wow. It wasn't just me though, like no one else saw that, right? Everyone else thought I was dragging a wandering ghost because it's so dark. That gives me an idea. Let's make it brighter. Wow, okay. Here's the hanging ghost. Yeah, I should really click and drag more. I have to keep reminding myself Roblox has improved their click and drag. All those who make clips for streams, now's your chance. Now's your time to shine. That was gold. Comment gold. Cheers. Alright. Shouldn't drink so much. I have to use the bathroom and I'll make it worse. But yeah, clicking and dragging. They've improved it so much. Another thing that I like keep saying over and over again, but it's never gonna not be true. Like Roblox's click and drag used to be so clunky it was worthless, basically. That sounds harsh, but it really was. And I would really speed myself up if I could just remember that it's not worthless anymore. I'll move them a little bit out. There we go. Okay, one in the newer office space, one or two in the new office space, I guess. One in this corner, one in the opposite corner. Oh no, better idea. I'll have them hang on this pole thing. And then we'll call it good, and then we'll add other kinds of ghosts. Pole dancer ghosts? You know, maybe I shouldn't. No, it's an Easter egg now. Except I don't think that's how... Okay, bit of a hot take. Like, I don't watch pole dancing. I don't partake in that. But I have to admit, you have to be good at it. Like, it is an actual skill, and it's pretty incredible that people are strong enough to actually be able to, like, move themselves around. It's impressive. But I've never thought this would be possible. I'd like to know the name of this particular move, where the person literally just defies gravity. Little closer. This is gonna be an absolute pain. I can't. I'm not doing it. It looks too inappropriate. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not. Oh, I've made a mistake. I made a horrible 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 mistake. Okay, there we go. Yeah, because if I highly doubt Roblox Dev would catch wind of that, but if they do, man, I am done for. Even if I didn't mean it that way, but I'll have one that peeks around the desk though, like around where the cubicles are. Where are you? Where be ye? Wish I could watch the whole stream, but I have to get back to work in 45 minutes on my lunch break. Well, don't get yourself fired to watch my stream. Work is important. Don't miss work. That guy I think looks good. I want to add one to the opposite corner as well, but then I'm gonna tilt him so that he's like that. I don't think this is gonna look great yet, but we'll see. But yeah, just my goal for these guys as well is like for players to walk into a room and like turn around and look up in a corner and they're just like hanging there looking down at the player and then they disappear. Like, especially if they happen to disappear when the player like jumps so much and like moves their camera everywhere. So it looks like they disappeared like right when the jump scare happened. I hope that happens. To prevent myself from accidentally leaving one of these guys visible forever, I'm gonna just make them visible after I run the game, so I don't have to worry about making them invisible again. Dude, that guy's almost upside down. That's horrifying. These guys are freaky. Will you give all the ghosts that move a walking animation? Other than the patrolling ghosts? Maybe. I kind of like that some of them float as well, but It's just a little too cliche, I can't deny. Alright, I'll add one that peeks around the corner, then we'll get to work on adding another kind of ghost. The bed crawlers, or whatever you want to call them. What I want to do someday is have like a ghost that's like peering around a corner, and then when you get too close to him, like he ducks behind whatever he's leaning out from, and then he disappears. I just seen a ghost. Awesome, that's good to hear. Like, Ghost Hunt went through a really long phase where you couldn't ever see ghosts, basically, because they were so rare. And that's an issue that we're addressing right now. And have been, actually, for a while, but... Alright, what's this gonna look like? Let me have a look. Select them, dang it. The ghosts that hang off the walls are freaky, but the ghosts that pole dances are freaky. Should I bind that to my stream deck at some point so I could just play that song at random intervals or at random points during my... no, not that. Gosh dang it. Should I bind that song to a button on my new stream deck so that I can play it randomly? I think I should. That sounds great. Because I think that is one of the things you can do with a stream deck is you can play sounds. The Sheboygan Asylum has bats and mice. That sounds annoying. But, I mean, that's kind of a reality. Abandoned buildings get stuff like that, you know? Happens. I'm sorry if I'm totally butchering the pronunciation of that, by the way. I don't mean to. Alright, I know I said I'm gonna like... I know I said I'm gonna leave them invisible until I run the game, but I don't think I will actually because that's taking so much time. The problem is you can't move them while they're animating, or while their animation is playing, otherwise it'll look really messed up. Yeah, this guy might actually be the wrong way around. I don't think he is, but he might be. Read my other comment about adding animals to the game. Where was that? I don't see it in the stream, but yeah, I was actually talking earlier about maybe adding rats at some point, like little rat NPCs that like scurry about the asylum. Give you a little false jump scare. Man, I wish I could just move those guys while they're animated like that, but you can't. Not accurately. It's below D-Box comment. Oh yeah, maybe, how did I miss that? What's wrong with me? Maybe you could add some animals, like rats and mice in the basement.
Rats. Thousands. Millions of them.
If anyone knows what I just referenced, I'm very proud of you. Rats and mice in the basement, and a few bats that occasionally fly around. That's a good idea, I like it. Bats would be the tricky just because of the flying animation, but maybe someday I'll figure out how to do it. Physics in general is hard for me on Roblox, but rats would be easy. Rats would be so easy. There we go. Perfect. All right, so that is the last of the hanging ghosts that we will add today. Now we're gonna go through a really boring process. Yeah, thank you for the suggestion of the animals. I love it. Hearts, I love it. I'm gonna go through a really boring and drawn out process of making sure... I just realized the music was too loud, I'm so sorry. Yeah, my bad. My bad. It's because I played the sexy song. The freaky song. And I turned that up. So, alright, Boring process time. Just making sure all the hangar ghosts are invisible. That one's good. That one. That one. About you. That one's good. That one's good. You are not good. Okay, that is why we are doing this. I've never seen any rodents at the Sheboygan Asylum except for bats. Interesting. Technically, bats are not rodents, I think. But I know what you mean. Oh, so here's a guy who's just floating here. I guess I duplicated him and forgot to remove him, question mark. That's why we're doing this. That's why I'm going through this process, because it's really easy to, like, leave these guys behind somewhere where you don't mean to. Or forget that, like, you made them... I'm completely accidentally revealing all the locations of these guys, but that's okay. There's so many of them, like, everywhere is a location where these guys appear. Like, there's even one in the morgue, making him the only other ghost in the morgue other than Billy Collins. Making Ghost Hunt history this stream. We're getting out of the Ghost Hunt Dark Ages with this one. We are, though. Is that the last one? No. Oh, yes, it is. Okay. Good. Those guys are done. So now... I think what I'll do is duplicate a hanging ghost and just, like, take away the animation. Okay. I'll call this guy... What do I call this guy? Bed ghost. Bed ghost. I want to make ghosts that hide under the beds, which will be a lot easier than these guys, I promise. Because there's only so many beds. Okay, so let's see. Here we are. I'll keep the animation, but I'm gonna like change it. So yeah, there's that. A few weeks ago when I was at the Sheboygan Asylum, I was up in the nurse wing and I accidentally scratched a bug bite open. That sucks, but it's hard not to do. Bug bites are so annoying. I have a bug bite. Well, I'm covered in bug bites right now, actually, because of mosquitoes and all that, but it's no bueno. The moment it started bleeding, a cat ball lit up by the room I was by. Interesting. F-word mosquitoes, bro. Yeah. Okay, so where's this guy? I'll make all of this visible for now. Yeah, you're gonna be under the bed. Okay, hang on. What happens if I do this? There we go. Oh, perfect. I slapped one on my leg and blood got all over my leg, hand, and shirt. Yeah. It's almost like the nurse was treating my wound. Oh, that's sweet. Alright, I'll put this guy in here for now. Wait, isn't this also where a Twitch ghost can appear sometimes? One of the twitching ghosts? No. That's okay, I don't mind having two ghosts in the same room. Alright. You're gonna be flat under the bed, bro. Ooh, this already looks horrifying. Oh, I already hate it. But I'm supposed to. That's good. If you hate it, you're doing your job right. Perfect for my deathly hemophobia. Oh, you got a fear of blood, huh? I'm the opposite. I think blood's fascinating. But still a biohazard. Don't touch it. And if you're bleeding, clean yourself up. There was this guy, apparently, who worked in, like, the bakery that I work at now. And my coworker told me a story where, like, he had, like, a bug bite on his arm or a scab or something. And, like, he, like, scratched it and it started bleeding. And he didn't clean it up. It was bleeding. He was, like, trying to handle the food while all of it's, like, there. It's some, like, Indian guy or something. He's like, oh, it's fine. It'll heal. And it's like, dude, you're getting blood on the food. Stop it. Oh, man. Yeah, I think he got fired for that. Got fired for something. I don't know if it was that, but ew. Just ew. Okay. I always forget where the animation is. There it is. Yeah, I love in my streams and videos, you can tell when I don't do something that much because I struggle to remember how. Okay. By the way, how are you guys liking the real-time player count and visit count? I finally got those perfected. They're up in the top right corner here. I mean, surely you've seen them by now, but... Yeah. Where does the key by the mortuary... Oh, where does the key by the mortuary actually open? Excuse me. The one in the leech room? It opens the maintenance tunnel that you get to the elevator by. But yeah, how do you guys like the live player count and the visit count? I think it's really cool. But... Select. Oh, select a rig? Right. Okay. Dude, what is going on? Okay, animation editor close. There we go. Select that guy. How do I make this not collapse again? Like that, okay. Sorry, I have to lean around my light. Fantastic. I'm glad you like the player account, Fostrate. It's really cool. It took me, I was playing with the CSS for it for hours to get the style right. The background, though, is just an image that I made specifically for it in Photoshop and put on its backdrop, so that's cool. Ugh. I should revamp the keys so that they actually look 3D instead of like a texture on an invisible brick. Because those were made, obviously, back before you could do union operations and custom meshes. Okay. There we go. Bed. Ghost. Idle. Idle? Idle? Idle. There we go. Alright. Now watch as I completely forget how animation works. See what I mean? Like... Head. There we go. Is my Roblox studio bugged or something? Because, like, I can't edit any of this. What's going on? I'm gonna save and restart my Roblox studio real quick. Don't mind the Photoshop in the background. It's just me making the thumbnail. I had to do that. Ghost Hunt, June 24th update. Hopefully restarting Roblox Studio fixes this because it's not letting me actually make animations for some reason. And of course it's gonna take forever to open because it's been doing that lately. So how are things? Well, while we're waiting, we might as well do something interesting. Oh, never mind. I was gonna like draw on the ghost's face, but no, I don't have to. It's still a bit dark as well. I think I'll change the time. Just don't let me forget, guys, to change it back. That's a little better, yeah. Okay, bed ghosts. Why are there two bed ghosts? Where's the other one? Oh. Oh. That's interesting. I'll call him a bed hider. That's the official name of these guys now. Bed hiders. Just to avoid confusion while I'm developing. I spit everywhere. I'm gross. Bed hider. Bed hider. Bed hider. Fingers work. Okay, bed hider. Now please tell me it's gonna let me animate you. Because otherwise I'm just gonna have to... There we go. Bed hider. Idle. Okay, there we go. I think. No? I'm so confused. Why is it not letting me do anything? Well, we might have to do this a little later time, because it's not, like... Okay, hang on. Add all body. Maybe that'll do something, theoretically. Ah, there we go. I fixed it. Normally, you don't have to do that, like, yourself, but I guess it just decided to be a noob. There we go. Move this guy a little bit further down so it's a bit more realistic. That is like the 0 keyframe, right? Okay, yeah, it is. Bed hider. Move him a little bit further down. There we go. You gotta do all kinds of weird acrobatics when you do animation. That's just, there's no getting around it. All right, what do I want this animation to look like? Kind of probably subtle breathing, maybe some head twitching, obviously. I'll show you how I do the head twitching. It's really cool. Add all body and keep it that way. Okay, left arm, you're gonna be out like this, kind of. I want his arms like out in front of him like that. I found the surgeon. He tried to kill me. Yeah, he's the only thing in the game currently that actually can. Which is kind of dumb. Like, I should have more stuff that's actually a threat. But I plan to. It's for a future update, though. I should do that, and I should have the arm, like, kind of down a little bit. Maybe not that far down. There we go. Something like that. Now the other one, right arm. Animation takes forever, but it's kind of cool. Whew. After the ending, of course, yes. Yes, definitely. I don't know how many of these ghosts, if any of them, will actually be dangerous to the player when all is said and done, but maybe someday. Yeah, because eventually there should be more dangerous ghosts. I think I've told everyone already about my plans to like make the flashlights and light sources run on battery. And if your light source gets too low, then they start attacking you. It's creepy. I don't like it. I don't like it, but I'm not supposed to. Like I said, I will put this, like, everyone put this in your like commonplace books and wherever you keep quotes. If you're an aspiring horror developer, hear thee, fellow horror developers. If you hate it, and if it bothers you, and if it, well, let me rephrase. If something's scary enough that you hate it, you're doing it well. And I hate this because it's just, it's disturbing. Slight head tilt, that's a good idea. One issue with the Roblox animation is that, like, once you move the torso, it moves everything else with it, which is kind of convenient though. You just have to kind of animate the torso first and then like animate everything else around it. So, you know, not too bad a thing. All right, so how do I want this animation to go? Let's see. Let me have like his head tilt a little bit this way and down and out like that a little bit. And then maybe back and then quickly look that way. Tilt the head down. And then another quickly, a second, make this longer. This is gonna be really fast for a second, but then I'm gonna change the duration of it. I just think it's easiest to do that. Maybe that's a bad habit that I'll like hate myself later for when I get better at animation, but that's what I'm doing for now. And then of course, what you gotta do... I'll animate the head twitching later. That's something that I always do, like, after I get the main, like, core of the animation done, but... Yeah, then I'll... copy this one, and I'll paste it over here. And that's how you make, seamlessly looping animations, is, like, you gotta start... But yeah, this is really fast right now. Oh, but that's kind of creepy, though. It's like he's all paranoid. Oh, frick. My camera. I forgot to plug my camera in to charge. Give me a second. Okay, here it is. One of the things that's really nice about my new desk, now that I've got it all set up, is like, I have a place for everything, and everything's just within reach all the time. Absolutely love it. Okay, camera has been plugged in. We're good. We're safe. Excuse me. All right, so I'm gonna change the duration of this a little bit, but I don't know if I want to do it too much because, like, I like how paranoid he looks. I'll make it slower than that, but just had the perfect idea for load zones in order to keep the game less laggy. Lay it on me, bro. I very much need to do that. 54 players in game, looks like. Is that still real time? Like, is that still accurate? I mean, I can't think of why it wouldn't be, but it would probably require making a lobby, though. Oh. Well, I'm still interested because I've considered that before anyway. 59 players. Player count, let me refresh that real quick. There we go. Yeah, so it was a bit frozen, but I fixed it. Yeah, lay it on me, but if it's like a really long drawn out explanation, DM me in the Discord. Because I can focus on it better there. Alright, so now that I've animated his head a bit, I'll animate his arms. So if a person wants to do that, then they might put their arms down a bit, I'm thinking. Maybe tilt a little bit. Add a new animation track, that's interesting. Didn't know you could do that. Left arm, add keyframe here. I'm just adding like blank keyframes so like it tells the animate, like this is the new starting point for the next movement, basically. I have some experience with keyframes, obviously, because I do video editing a lot and there's a lot of keyframes to go around in that, so. Let's not do that. Just a little bit, I guess. Nah, that's a little too much, actually. I don't think I like it. Right arm. Yeah, get rid of that. I'll just have him put his arm down a bit and rotate it slightly. Very slightly. Tilt it up a bit. Ooh, it's tricky. It's tricky, but it'll all be worth it in the end. It gets really interesting when we can add the head twitching. Alright, so right here, I'll add another keyframe. And then probably move it back a bit. Oh, that looks good. Left arm. Add a keyframe there. During that point, I think I just want his, whatever this arm is, left arm to just relax a bit. Probably not that much, though. There you go. Oh gosh, not that. I know I'm not speaking like at all, but I'm very focused. There we go. Nice. During this entire time here, I'll actually have his right arm do something as well. Like, rotate back a bit. Okay, so I'm just gonna copy, like, all the rest of this. All the rest of this. And paste there. Get rid of that. Paste keyframe, there we go. All right, now I'm gonna select everything here. Not in Ghost Hunt, don't crash the game. Don't crash the game. Whew. I actually selected all the bricks in Ghost Hunt for a second, wow. Oh gosh, I thought my game was gonna crash. The click and drag here in this window sucks. It's like using the inventory in the Roblox game. Like how your mouse just gets stuck in places. Oh, it's so annoying. All right, change duration. Okay, current duration is 24. Let's make that like 48, so double. Or half time, I guess, technically. Yeah, it's still too fast. Change duration. Maybe I will make this a bit slower. Let's say like 108. Oh, dude, perfect. Perfect, but I don't like that little head bobbing thing there. So, like, change that a bit. And just right here in general, I'll just make it so, like, his head isn't as tilted as much. See what that's like. That's nice. Oh, dude, look at it. Look at this animation. Cool, but I think I want that first head turn to be a little bit quicker. Like he heard something or he thought he heard something. Because I imagine this being a patient, canonically. It's like he thought he heard something and it grabbed his attention. Name a country. Uganda. I don't know why I said Uganda, but... I don't know. Alright, so right there, I'll have that. Right here, I think I'll just like have his head tilt back a little bit. Because I don't want his head to ever be completely, you know, be still. W though, that's an obscure one, thank you. Thank my ADHD. I don't know why my ADHD decided on Uganda randomly, but it did. Oh, it's perfect. Oh, look at it. I'm so happy with how this turned out. One last thing before we get to the head twitching part. I want the second head turn to be a bit quicker as well. Where's the head? That's the head specifically, okay. I'll kind of do the same thing here. Well, not that. Okay. He's so cute. He is kind of cute, yeah. He's cute now, but like when you're exploring the asylum and it's dark and you like just enter this room and he might happen to be there, that'll be scary. That'll be real scary. I think I know how I'm gonna do it too. Dude, this is fantastic. I love this. All right, head twitching, that's what I need to do. Should I do head twitching on this guy or should I just leave it as is? Let me know. Tell me in the comments if I should add like the head twitching or if I should just like leave it this way. And I'll let you guys decide on that. If we're not going to do head twitching, then this animation's good to go as it is, but yeah. If not, then I'll have to do a bit of extra work, but... Ooh, 64 players in now. Alright, you know what? I want variety. I'm not gonna do head twitching. I'm not just saying that to be lazy. I'm just... Nah. Save as... No. Oh wait, hang on, I don't want to do that. This is a great animation. Publish to Roblox, that's what I need. Title. Bed hider idle. Save. Now I want to try something. I want to try making it so like if you get close he will hide under the bed. Like he'll back up. I'll do that later. That sounds like it could be tricky. Or I'll try to do it off camera and then show you. But okay, what should I do next, I guess? I know I'm gonna copy and paste this guy around, but I also need to like determine how he's going to appear and for how long and all that, or if it's just gonna be random and all that stuff like that. So what should I do? I'm thinking like maybe thinking maybe there's like a trigger on the outside of the room that he can sometimes appear at or from. I think that makes the most sense. I'll have to copy and paste the code for at least the check from the door fly off trigger, which will check to make sure that it's not a ghost, basically. But that's easy. Easy stuff. I think since I copied and pasted this guy to close the animation editor, man. I think since I copied and pasted this guy, he's still got the I like that he's just face planted here. Current mood. Before I forget though, I'm gonna have to go on Roblox and like make sure that the animation that plays for this guy is actually the right animation. Development items. I am getting used to the new create page. I am. One thing I'm not getting used to is the new ads, the new ad system. I absolutely don't like it. Copy asset ID, there we go. And now I'll go ahead and re-enable that script. There we go. So now when I run the game, theoretically, that's the animation that'll be playing, right? Yes, perfect. Cool, so he's hiding under the bed. That's great. So the appearing is something that I will... Okay, I think what I'm gonna do is have a trigger for this guy. I'm gonna add a part to the bed hider. And this will be the trigger. Paste into, there we go. Ah, not that. In fact, I'm gonna rename it trigger, so I can stay organized. I definitely should have a stream in the future where I just like organize all my stuff. Like in the Roblox Explorer. I will have to do that eventually, because I am very unorganized as things are. color code that stuff. Bright red. Transparency 0.5. And I'll add a script to hide this as well. Parent transparency equals... My fingers are not working today. 74 players online right now? That's awesome. Good to know, thank you. It's cool I've got my camera set up where like, when I look at stuff, like if I read the chat, it looks like I'm looking at the chat, and if I look at the player count, it looks like I'm looking at the player count. That's cool. Okay. Function untouched. One thing I hate though about like, I don't want to say hate because it's not that big a deal, but it bothers me like with my new desk, like my monitors are on stands on risers, so when I type, my monitors shake and it drives me crazy. Nothing I can do about it. Function untouched hit. Wow, so I've got some code suggestions now. That's cool. Script.parent.touched connect hit. Oh, never mind. On touch. There we go. I'm not used to calling it hit instead of part. I think I will replace hit with part. There we go. Okay. Where's the... Let me grab the code for the door trigger real quick. And actually... I gotta make sure that, the triggers for the crash carts also have that code. Because I'm not convinced they do. Oh, they do. Well, good job, past me. Chat's gotten so inactive. What the heck? Welcome to the stream. All right, you know, I'm gonna move music starter to, since I don't have music in the game anymore, maybe I'll add some. But if I do add music, it's gonna be almost like a soundscape instead of like a cinematic soundtrack. And it's gonna have to capture the feeling of dread that people get from going to Morseburg. Check Discord real quick. Okay. All right. What am I looking at? Players spawn in room. Rooms will load as the player traverses the asylum. If player becomes too far removed from the group, doors will begin to lock behind them. That's an interesting idea. This is cool. I'm gonna have to revisit this. I love your little floor plans too. That's nice. With all the like doors and stuff. That's cool. Yeah, I'm gonna look at this off stream as well and get back to you on it. I like this. I like where this is headed. Okay, so in the meantime, I'll get back to the trigger. Ambiance would be cool, yeah. So something like a really low, like brass note every once in a while with some strings as well. It's all based on the fact that according to you, the ghosts lock the doors. That is actually, yeah, that's canonically true. Oh, I meant to upload the graffiti off camera. I'll have to do that next stream now. Frick. Dang. I'm just really paranoid about uploading stuff to my main account because, like, if it gets, like, falsely accused of being inappropriate, that could cost me my account. And I don't want that. Okay. Where's the door trigger? I forgot to copy the code. Because, of course, I did. Okay. I don't need the function untouched. I've already got that already. Wow. clean it up a bit. Okay. Yes, that is true. The ghosts lock the doors periodically. So, like, the story is, since everyone wants an ending, the story is, like, the investigation team got locked in the asylum by the ghost while they were investigating, and they have to get out. Which is kind of cool, though. I like that concept. Okay. So, now I've got this base here. I can get rid of all this. So, that all this... what we've got, my back hurts. All we've got right now establishes that an actual player touched the trigger. Right? Yeah, okay. So let's see. Bed hider. Okay. I'm also going to copy some code from his appearing script, which I'm going to disable. Because he's going to appear strictly from the trigger. I'll probably just delete that script later. Okay. I'll put a die cast on this as well. In fact, I'm going to create a new dice set for it. I should do that more instead of hard coding my dice in the scripts. Like I should. I mean, I have done it more, but let's see. Door slam, sure. But it just makes a more modular system so that if I want to like change the probability of all the bed hiders at once, I just have to change the dice set instead of updating each one. Kind of similar to like the doors and all that. Bed hiders. Okay. What's info? What is the point of this? Why did I leave this documentation for myself? I guess it's in case I wanted to change the probability of things. I don't think I need that in the bed hiders. All right, max roll. What should this be? 1 in 3 probability? It should probably be more rare than that though, because people enter a lot of rooms. So let's say like max roll 5 maybe. Max time? I don't need that. Man, I've just forgotten everything. Oh, that's for the weight, I guess. Yeah, I definitely don't need that. Min roll 1, obviously. Target 1, obviously. Another thing I've been thinking of doing stream-wise is like finding highlights from all my like devlogs and stuff, and like whenever I have to go AFK, just put like on shuffle play all those clips so that there's not like a boring BRB screen. Okay, it's this that I need to change. Okay, so untouched. This is where the event happens. Event happens. Kind of. What is that? What just happened? What am I looking at? Is that like the new AI code assist? Cause that's absolutely wild. I don't want that. It's a little intrusive though. Kind of breaks my focus. A lot breaks my focus. But hey, it could be useful someday. I'm open-minded. Is it gonna come up with the same thing again? Yeah, okay. Okay, so local die equals game dot lighting dot dice dot bed hiders. Hang on a second. Dice set. Okay. Actually gonna move this up here. Except I want that to be a global variable, obviously. I think this is the first time we've actually really done a lot of code on stream, but I might be wrong. Yeah, most of my time coding is just staring and thinking and trying to come up with something. I want to hopefully record a Cry of Fear episode today as well, but I don't know if that's gonna happen with the stream or not. We'll see. Okay, so local. Here's what I'll do. I'll like create a little segment part of this. Dice supplies. Local min-roll equals dice set min-roll value. How do you duplicate a line again? Is there a way to do that? There must be a way to do that, but I can't remember what it is, so I'm just gonna not. Max roll. Dice set. Max roll. Value. I don't know why I have a target on all the dice sets, honestly, because like I don't really need one. It's always one. So interesting fact about coding, like if you do coding professionally, you're told to stay away from magic numbers, which basically means just stuff like if min or if roll equals target or equals 1, that one, that's a magic number. You're supposed to like assign numbers to variables so you can very definitively know what they're for and what they are. And so you can change them if you want. But this never changes, so I'm gonna have a magic number here and no one's here to stop me. So local roll equals math dot random min-roll to max roll. So this is generating a random number from 1 to 5, I think, is the min roll and max roll. Every time the part gets touched. If roll is 1, then do all this. I think all of this will still execute even if the script is disabled right there. I'll double check on that real quick. Local parts, there we go. Sure, why not? Okay. Max roll. Before I do anything else real quick, I want to make sure that this actually works. Like if the dice hits 1 theoretically. Local max roll equals 1. All right, let me just make sure that happens correctly. Here we go. Let's see if the bed hider appears. But in order for that to happen, I need to make him disappear first. Hang on a second. Disappear to 1. There we go. Okay. All these guys are of the ghost collision group, by the way. I feel like I should have mentioned that earlier, but you probably figured as much. Okay. Oh, it didn't work. What happened? What went wrong? Head is not... Oh, I'm a dummy. Okay. I see what the issue is. Okay, so I'm gonna set another variable real quick. Ghost equals script.parent. Make sure the collision on that trigger is off. Yes, I noticed that as well. But you helped my brain connect the dots on that because I saw it happen. It occurred to me that the collision's on, but I didn't think, I should disable that. So thank you. I would have forgotten about that. Script.parent, dot bed hider. Is that what it is? Oh no, script.parent is bed hider. Hang on a second. Group. Okay. Bed hider. And I'm just gonna rename this to ghost. So, the trigger was actually part of the ghost's body until now. Good job, cat. Well, hey, at least I noticed it. Script.parent.parent.ghost. That's much better. Okay. So now, look in parts, ghost. Get children. Look in parts. Ghost. Get children. All right, I think that should do it. No. There's also this. Ghosts. And the smoke as well. Ghost. Ghost. And ghost. Okay. I think we're good on that. Hang on, trigger collisions. Before I forget, can collide off. Cast shadow off. There we go. Hello, Soul Kid. Good to see you. We're adding a lot of new ghosts. It still didn't work. What's going on now? Door detector is not valid. Well, I don't think that's the problem. Head is not a valid. Okay, hang on. Let me stop this, and then I'll play again, and I'll clear the workspace. Heard the ending got published? You heard wrong. I'm working on the ending. But no, no ending yet, unfortunately. We're working on that. We're gonna be working on that later. Right now, I'm adding more ghosts to keep new players interested. I'm still working on the ending. I haven't published that yet. Okay, what? Oh, wait a second. Yeah, I've been encouraged by veteran players like Fostrate to add more ghosts to keep new players interested while I continue to work on the ending, including this guy. I'll show you one real quick because last night I added 16 new ghosts to the game, and they look like that, but let me run the game so they look more interesting. This is what they look like. Ignore the fact that the humanoid root part is showing. There we go. They look like this. They appear every so often, and they are absolutely everywhere. They are everywhere. They're creepy. They're horrifying, but I've added several of these throughout the entire asylum. How many are there now, officially? There's all these. They're just throughout the entire asylum. Ugh, creepy. Okay. So it's not that the script isn't working, it's that it's still casting a... I don't think it's that the script is failing. Hang on a second. Good animating. Thank you. Right now we're working on a ghost that's hiding under the bed, but we're struggling to get him to appear. Oh, that's not what I wanted. When the trigger is touched. Play here. All right, clear output. What's that do? It's acting like it's not actually firing, which is really weird. It's almost like the script is disabled. Do you use the basic Roblox animator? Yeah, I do. I don't know any others, so that's the thing. All right, I'm gonna have to do some debugging here. There you go. Right here, I think I'll print what the role is. Print, bed hider role. Is that how you append in string functions, or am I messed up? I think that's it. I'll find out. Sorry if I'm boring you guys, but this is necessary. All of it's necessary. Yeah, because it's really acting like the script just isn't firing at all, which is really weird. It isn't. So what's the problem? Okay, hang on a second. I'm gonna try to just... I'm gonna comment all this out. I just want to see if it's even registering the fact that I'm touching it. Script.parent, not that. What's wrong with me? Like, what's actually wrong with me? Yeah. Hit. I know this is probably boring, but man, I gotta figure out why this isn't working. Trigger. Did can touch get turned off? No. Excuse me? It's only registering it if collisions is turned on. Why? I don't have collisions turned on any of my other triggers, and those work fine. Oh! You guys want to know what the problem is? You guys want to know what the problem is? Alright, watch. I'll show you what the problem is. Run the game. You're gonna laugh. You're gonna laugh. I forgot I set this to hide itself, but just watch. You're gonna laugh. Here we go. Here it comes. Can collide. It wasn't anchored, so it was falling through the floor. The trigger wasn't anchored, so it was falling through the floor. Okay, well that's, now that we know that that's working, I can uncomment all, is this all gonna work now then? Oh my holy cow. I think I need a break. Okay. So this is anchored now, right? Anchored, can collide off. Good, that's what I want. Love Roblox when nothing is anchored, yep. They gotta make the... Did cola addiction stop? No. And no. But I'm drinking stuff other than cola too. Oh. Head is not a valid member of part. Workspace, bed, hide, or trigger. Where did I say that now? Oh, okay. It's right here, okay. Ghost.head.trigger. Ghost, I know I should be using like find and replace to replace all these, but I don't want to replace all of the script.parents because some of those are necessary. Okay, so it started working. What broke? Did anything break? I don't know if anything broke. Hang on a second. Nothing broke. Okay, good. I don't know if I want smoke on these guys, though, because it's kind of weirdly placed. I'll do it, but I'll change the rise velocity, I guess. Okay, ghost. Torso. Smoke. -2, I guess. 9 million visits, yeah. That's pretty crazy. Yeah, how do you like the new live real-time player counter and visit counter up in the top right corner? You don't know how hard I worked on that to get it right, but man, worth it. That's cool. It's not perfect, but it works. Okay, so at this point, now that I know that all this is working, I need a breather. I'm gonna go to the bathroom in a second because I've been holding it since I was copying and pasting the hanging ghosts. Subscriber could be cool too. That's a good idea. I'll probably do that in a future stream. Maybe I'll do that in a gaming stream instead of a game development stream. If I do another one of those, I'll have to find another website that that like shows a real-time sub counter, but I don't think that's hard. All right, I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Now that I remember how curtains work, I am doing better. Okay. So let's see. I think 4 seconds is a bit long. I'm gonna say 2.5 seconds for that appearing. And let me see. First of all, let me add some more documentation here. Bed hider. Roll. I think that's how you do it. Okay. Such pretty handwriting. Thank you. Yeah, I'll have to get to work on the subscriber count. I really like that idea a lot. The way it works is it pulls from a web page, and like I added some CSS code to style it to make it look like, you know, the general style of my channel. So I'll have to do the CSS over again because it'd be a different web page with different like names for all the stuff. But yeah, because it's actually just a live web page, and the part that like talks about your players and visit counts is just cropped out and styled. Really interesting. Thank you for complimenting my handwriting. Appreciate it. Okay, if roll is 1, then well, I think all this will still execute if I disable the script. Disabled equals true. I think if I just disable the script here, the rest of the code will still play out. It just won't like be able to be activated again. Yeah. Cool. I still think 2 seconds is too long, or 2.4 or whatever it is. Let's say 1.5. Oh, that might be too little though. Let's see. Even that's kind of generous, but that'll work. That doesn't feel like 1.5 seconds. That's okay. It don't matter. Too nitpicky. All right. Well, now I think I can re-enable that. Bed hider roll. There we go. All right. Now I just want to make sure that it's gonna generate. Oh, hang on. I've almost forgotten something. So after this loop, we're gonna wait. Let's say how long? 60 seconds times 2 minutes, 1.5 minutes, script.disabled equals false. So that's just a cooldown. I'm gonna find the secret room. Have you found it before? Do you know where it is? I'm surprised that so few people find the secret room. Okay. I'm actually going to expand on my documentation here as well. That's not the right script. I'm just going to get rid of that. Okay. So if the roll is 1, print, no, not parent, print bed hider roll. Roll. Appearing. If not, I'm not gonna bother with that. That's very unnecessary. Instead, I'll just do print bed hider appearing. Okay, let's test it out. Let's see what we got. I gotta figure out what's causing all those errors in the output. Okay, so we've got a bit of a problem. In that, yeah, I know what the problem is. This is in the if statement, and it shouldn't be. So it only, like, does a cooldown if a ghost appears, which defeats the purpose. So if the roll is 1. Okay, so it's outside of that. Those vertical lines are so helpful. I love those. You can't imagine how difficult it was to figure out where all your stuff was before those lines existed. All right. So now that cooldown is outside the if statement, so it'll do a cooldown whether the ghost appears or not, or should. Okay, it doesn't. Why? Oh, I know why. Because the thing that disables the script is also in the if statement. Ugh. Woo! I'm so dumb. A guy fell from the ceiling. Oh, yeah. That's one of the older events as well. Deepak was here and he was playing the game earlier. I don't know if he still is, but he also encountered some of the oldest events in the game. Okay. Cooldown start. Dice roll. Give the guy a ragdoll? Is that actually a dead body or a mannequin? Canonically, it's a dead body that somebody hid in the asylum. Like somebody like killed someone and like hid their body in the asylum because no one wants to go to Morseburg. Okay. Cooldown start. I think this can go up here actually. Okay, then give him a ragdoll. Yeah, that'd be cool. I should know how to. I should figure out how to do that. Okay, cooldown start. There we go. Even Alan Wake won't believe that. Yeah. Well, now it's not doing anything. Okay. I used to know how to do all this. I've gotten worse at scripting. There we go. I think that should do it for real this time. Yay, I did it. Okay. I know I made that scripting library a few like episodes ago, but I forget to use it. So now last thing I'm gonna do to make sure all this works. I know it's a lot. I know I'm boring you guys, but the debugging is so crucial. I'm gonna have it wait instead of a minute and a half. I'm gonna have it wait. I get why they are insane. Yeah. I'm gonna have it wait. Let's say 6 seconds. The length of a vine. This is fun to watch. Oh, that's cool. I'm glad you like it. I feel like it's a really niche type of content that only a certain few... what's that word? Esoteric, I think. Let me look it up. Grammar with cat. Esoteric. Today's word is esoteric. Intended for or likely to be understood by only a small number of people with a specialized knowledge or interest. That's exactly the word I thought it was. Okay. It's an esoteric type of content. A lot of people will find it boring, but a small people of it will, like Fosterate, will find it really interesting and fun to watch. It'd also be insane if my room only consisted of an air vent and a bed. I should add some more stuff to the rooms, but since they are supposed to be kind of like isolation chambers for the patient, it makes sense that they're a little bare. All right. Bed hider roll 4. So now we wait 6 seconds, and theoretically, it will be good to go again. Oh, wandering ghost, hello! Those guys are so much more common now. Good, all right. We have finished the script. Print. Bed hider cooldown started. Bed hider cooldown finished. Okay, now I'll get rid of that and make it a minute and a half again. Cool. Ladies and gentlemen, we have our first bed hider. Also be insane if my room... Jonathan not doing his job? Yeah. Is that the name of the guy who was watching TV in here, I think? Yeah, Jonathan, okay. I gotta have more characters mentioned. Welcome, bed hider. You are the first of your kind. Pretty cool. All right, now I just need like about 1 million more, but we can copy and paste, so that's fine. There you go. Because I think like... Yeah, I can close the output now, or at least collapse it. I think all the beds are close enough to being in the same position in each room, but just in case, I'll, yeah, see, this guy needs to be moved a bit. I'm glad I checked on that. Where are you? There you are. I don't want them in every room. I just want them in many. I like, we could put one in there, I guess, but no. I should put one in the bed and patient transfer. That's kind of cool. So now the ghost that appears on the bed will have a friend. I don't know where the trigger's gonna be though, so I'll probably just have him on like a with just his normal appearing script, like I've got all the other ghosts. So get rid of the trigger for that one. I guess. Where'd he go? Trigger. Here we go. Delete. There we go. Delete. Yeah, at like 1 a.m. last night, I'm like, you know, I think I'll just add some more ghosts right now. I was gonna work on the Alan Wake highlights compilation a bit, but then I was like, no, I'll add some more ghosts instead. So I just turned on Death Note on Netflix on my right monitor and just had that play while I was updating the game. Good times, good times. Where you at? That's a good place for you. It's cool anime. Death Note is. Okay, appearing. I'll do that. I'll just have him do that, so. Cool. Alright. Ooh! I have an idea. I'll put one under the table as well. I'm gonna set the origin of this to be that. Oh, maybe I won't. Gosh dang it. World pivot, that's what I'm thinking of. Okay. All right, I'll copy the world pivot and put that here. Is that even what I'm thinking? No, it's not what I'm thinking. What? I give up. Edit pivot. There. That's easier, I guess. Yeah, okay. Good. Bed hider. Bed hider. There we go. Alright, now I'll have one that hides under one of the tables in the cafeteria. That sounds fun. Which table? I want him to be seen on camera, so I'll have him hide under this table. That'll be nice. Hang on, just for giggles, I want to see what this looks like on camera. So I'm gonna like disable this guy's appearing script real quick, and I'll make him partially visible. I'll make him look like what he'll actually look like in the game when he appears. Transparency 0, except for his eyes, or 0.5, except for his eyes, which are fully visible. All right, what's this look like on the cameras? I gotta know. $76 players in, that's pretty cool. Where are his eyes? I thought I made those visible. Did I not make those visible? No, I didn't. I'm stupid. Okay. God. I need a break. I need more coffee. I need an espresso. Or a mocha latte with whipped cream and chocolate topping. Oh my gosh. All right, what are you looking like on the... Oh! It's so creepy, but I love it. I could also add a hanging ghost, like, I don't know why I'm pointing, you can't see that. I should add a hanging ghost on the air vent way up here, or on this catwalk here. It is horrifying, but it's also cute. I love these guys. Please, no more Coke. You have a point. I should drink less soda, but I have gotten on that. I've started drinking more tea and coffee and stuff like that. And water. And water. What models in the game do you plan to not change? The vents. I think the vents look adequate. I think the new lights look adequate as well. Yeah, that's a really good question, actually. Hang on, before I forget, I'll make this guy invisible again. I think the vents I'm probably not going to change. Those look good. If anything, if I ever change the vents, it's just going to be like moving them like down and like implementing the crouch feature. The lights look good. The shelves probably look good. Anything that just generally looks realistic already, I don't think I really need to change. The work lights are okay. I might revamp them a little bit. Wheelchairs still looking pretty nice. I doubt oh, I know what I'm never gonna change. I honestly like the wheelchair. Yeah, I do too. I don't think I'll change those. But I know what I'm never changing. This sucker here. I'm never changing that. It's just like that forever now. Not just because I'm lazy and I don't want to work on it again, but because I'm really happy with how it turned out and I think it looks really good. I had PTSD from that thing. I'm just trying to figure out if a hider would fit underneath a wheelchair. I think he partially would. Or a crash cart. That's an idea. All right, I'm gonna be a bit systematic about this. I'm gonna decide, you're at the elevator, but the buttons aren't working. Are you sure you're pressing the right buttons? I'm gonna murder my elevator. It's been acting up so much lately. Oh my holy cow. Is it? No, don't do that. Oh, that's probably why. Okay, Play here. Okay, you know what? I'm not doing it again. They should be working. They work for me, why don't they work for everyone else? Is the elevator at the top of the elevator shaft? And if so, send it down and wait for it. I can't think of a single reason why this wouldn't work for you. Also, like, if there's ping in your server, give it some time. What's the average ping right now? Hang on a second. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Let me reopen the game stats. Hang on a second. I gotta show you guys this. This is the web page that it pulls the live player count from right here. Really cool, really cool. Average ping is 102. Previously 127. That's not great. That's not great. So there might just be a delay, but keep trying the elevator, I guess. It should be working. I'll fix it later if it's just... Okay. Which way you facing? Okay. Ghosts and wheelchairs is another thing I should add as well, and those would be easy because they'd just be on a timer. I'm gonna make a video about a ghost hunt theory. That sounds cool. Send me the video when you're done in the Discord and I'll watch it and maybe react to it. Maybe. Yeah, as I was saying, I'm gonna be really systematic about this and decide like where I want all the timed ones first, and then I'll go back and do all the like the ones that like have a trigger on them. Idea! I have the best idea ever. 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 This is gonna be great. Hang in there, hang in there, hang in there, hang in there. You probably see where I'm going with this now, don't you? Surely. I gotta see what this looks like. Dude, look at it! Dude, it's so cute! Ah! I can't! Ghost storage, yeah. Storage hider. That's this guy. Okay. I'm not one to brag. I'm really not. But can we talk about how smooth the animation looks, even though this is only my third time making a Roblox animation? Like, I'm not saying that to brag. I'm just genuinely happy with how it turned out. And I think it's because I'm familiar with how keyframes work, because I use keyframes in video editing. Pretty sure that's the only... This guy's so cute. I just want to, like, kneel down and talk to him and just have a chat. I'm about to implement the crouch feature just to do that right now. What's he look like on camera? Dude, look, Billy Collins! What are the odds of that? What are the odds of that happening on this stream? In this exact second as well. But he's so cute, honestly. Okay, so that's done. Alright, I'm gonna have... Like I said, I'm gonna like place all the ones that are gonna be on a timer first, and then I'll go back and make all the ones that are that have a trigger later. I'm in the same room where the ghost is. Cool. I want you guys to help me not forget to do something. In here, I want to have a ghost of a patient who is like crouched down and is like trying to like pick stuff and eat stuff off of this drain. It's gross, I know, but put them in the morgue chambers? Dude, what a scary, horrifying idea. I'm definitely going to do that. But yeah, don't let me forget, at some point I want to make an animated ghost, and I'm just saying this because I don't know if I'll get to it on this stream today, but I want to make a ghost here who's like crouched down and like trying to like grab stuff off of the drain. Okay. In the morgue chambers, here we go. What a terrifying idea. I love it. Fostrate got vision. I've said it before, I'll say it again. Fostrate is the Charlie to my Willy Wonka. If ever I have to retire and like turn over the chocolate factory, so to speak, to anyone else, like I need to give it to someone who understands what the factory is all about. I need to give it to someone who has imagination and who's like innovative. And that would be Fostrate. Fostrate understands Ghost Hunt better than any other player I've ever met. So yeah, if ever I retire, Fostrate's taking over Ghost Hunt. Okay, eyes. I know I'm doing this a lot, but I'm just so happy with how these guys turned out. I just wanna... The key isn't working for you. How much stuff isn't working? I swear, you're just in a really laggy server. I'm sorry, but that's the only explanation. The buttons aren't working for you, the key isn't working for you. That's the only thing I can think of is the server's laggy. So much for Ghost Hunt being a solo passion project. The ghosts are the Oompa Loompas. Oompa Loompa doopity-doo. I've got another jump scare for you. That's probably copyright, I shouldn't sing that, but... The ghosts are the Oompa Loompas. I'm Willy Wonka, you're Charlie. And then it'll be your solo passion project because you'll be the sole owner of it. Unless you decide to hire other people, but... Oh no, I'm doing stuff wrong. Stop, somebody stop me. I'm just gonna watch a walkthrough. Okay. I swear you're in a laggy server. I don't know why everything's not working for you, but it should be. Can you see these guys on the cameras? Absolutely horrifying. I love the implication that this could either be the ghost of someone whose body was put in there, or it could be a patient who hid in there during an escape attempt. Wait, there's no camera in the morgue. That's something I'm gonna have to fix in the future. I want to watch players on the camera get chased by Billy Collins. Okay, I need a vote. Should I take a bit of a detour and like add the next camera in the morgue right now? Should I add a new camera in this live stream and put it in the morgue? Yes or no? Think about that. I'm gonna grab some tea while you guys are thinking about that. Cast your votes. Cast your votes right now in the chat if I should put another camera in the game and put it in the morgue right now on the stream. Fostrate votes yes. How about trash can get out of here? Hang on a second. I'll be right back. Tea time. Tea break. Okay. Make the cameras necessary to pass a level, like a code or something? That sounds cool. Not a left until 10. Not a lot left until 10 million views. Yeah, that's cool. Or 10 million visits rather. I know, it's crazy. It's been going up super fast lately because Ghost Hunt got popular for some reason. But what else were you going to add to this stream? Like add like to Ghost Hunt or to the stream itself? First of all, I guess we've got some fan mail to look at. I can't remember if I read these in the last or one of the previous streams or not, but to Ghost Hunt, more ghosts. That was the sole purpose of this stream. So J Animations SC cycled through a few names. I don't know. I can't remember. Like this guy has had all sorts of names, or girl, or whatever. I can't remember which one he's currently on, but they say nice video, love your editing. Thank you. It takes forever. From the same person. OMG, it's a lot of edit you did. Yes, it is. It took forever. Polly for Life says, we bow to survive sleep paralysis demon with this one. I can't remember what video that's on, but thank you, Polly. I should read my fan mail when it's newer. Did it get brighter or is it just me? Like, I'm not crazy. Like, my face got brighter all of a sudden, right? That's a little better. No, I'm not as overexposed. Okay, yeah, I was just gonna add more ghosts. That was the sole purpose of the stream. So yeah, the reason I've made like these guys appear every 30 seconds to 5 minutes is because it came to my attention that all the wandering ghosts have the same wait time before they make an attempt to appear. Which means it's possible that multiple wandering ghosts can appear at the exact same time. But I don't want multiple of these guys to appear at the exact same time. I'm literally gonna put one of these in every single, whatever what these are called. All right, I'm gonna add the camera to the morgue real quick. I don't think that's gonna take too long, but you know, who knows? Who knows? I gotta show you guys something interesting as well. Like, I made a promise a couple streams back to like put more variety in the streams, so it's not just the same thing, like from start to finish. So I took this. Well, I didn't. My wife took this photo like a couple weeks back of me holding this PVC pipe in a hardware store. This is a 10-foot long PVC pipe, right? So for those of you who have watched my Resident Evil Village series, you might know where I'm going with this. Imagine you cut like 6 inches off of the top of this PVC pipe. That's how tall Lady Dimitrescu is in Resident Evil Village. Quite the imposing figure, indeed. But yeah, I just saw the PVC pipes. This is actually what my curtain frame is made of. Like, at my local Menards, I literally just got a bunch of PVC pipes and assembled a curtain frame out of them. That's how it worked, but yeah, so this is roughly the height of Lady D right there. Absolutely scary, but also really cool. You know what I mean? Cool. Oh, Fostrate, you sent me another video to react to. Yeah, during a future stream, I want to react to people playing Ghost Hunt, like their videos on Ghost Hunt as well. Okay, so I've got hiders in all of these. Time to add a new camera. We're making Ghost Hunt history with this one. We're adding another camera. I don't think we need another work light though. Where should it be? Should it be like here facing that way? Or I guess it should be because then you can see the ghosts. You should at least leave a comment if you you don't have to watch the I kind of want to watch the videos though, because I really value like seeing the game through the player's perspective. And it kind of helps me. It helps me get inspiration and stuff. So, yeah, just saying. But I'll definitely leave a comment for sure. Yeah, it looks good. So this is, hang on. How many cameras are there again? Is there literally just 5 until now? Is this camera 6? I think it is. Camera 6, okay. Yeah, maybe next week or sometime next week I'll do a stream like that where I just react to people's playthroughs of the game. And Fosterate, thank you so much for keeping an eye out for those for me. Really appreciate it. This is camera 6. And let's see, where's the camera GUI? Is that part of the tool, I think? I think it must be. Cam GUI, okay. So let me cut that, put it in the starter GUI. Visible. Where's that at? Every time I make a GUI in Roblox, I'm suddenly reminded I'm very terrible at it. I'm just so terrible. Show development GUI? Is that? Oh, there we go. Okay, good. Whew. I was wondering why things were not working. But, have to say, Roblox has improved their their GUI making, because you can click and drag them. And you've been able to for a while, but I'm just such a boomer. I'm still used to back when, like, GUIs were first introduced. Like, you couldn't click and drag them. You had to actually punch in the numbers in order to get them positioned right. And it was so tedious and so annoying, but gotta remember that it's not like that anymore. Not that. Where's the text? There it is. Cam 6. This is gonna be kind of a significant update, actually. Okay, hang on. Let me. I know I just said, like, I like clicking and dragging, but I want to see, like, the exact spacing of these. 0.214, 278. Okay, hang on. Where's my calculator? 278 minus 214 is 64. So I need to make this 278. No, not that. 278 plus 64, I'm guessing, which would be 342. Man, I was like 2 pixels off. So there's a character. I don't know if any of you watch Soul Eater, the anime Soul Eater, or have read the manga. There's a character in there that I really relate to. And in the context of this conversation, if you know the character I'm talking about, you probably know where I'm going with this. It's Death the Kid, because he's really obsessed with, like, things being perfectly symmetrical and perfectly placed. He's just absolute OCD to the extreme, and I relate to that so much. All right, now that we're here, Cam 6. I think, luckily, the only thing you have to change in these scripts is just the what I just changed, which camera it's doing. All right, camera GUI. I'll turn off the development UI for now. All right, back in the camera as you go. Paste into. Oh, it's in the cam script. Okay, that's right. Almost forgot about that. Whew, that was close. Okay, paste into. Let's see if it works. I'm actually gonna change the name of the stream real quick, if I can figure out how to do that. Because, edit, okay, yeah. Major update. Updating my game. That's the new name of the stream, because it is. There we go. It is a massively major update. Also, don't forget, you can clip out of the morgue if you jump on the chamber doors. Yeah. Oh, dude, look! Oh. I'm inspired. You know, Bob Ross always talks about, like, making happy accidents. This is a happy accident. I just need eyes in the dark somewhere. Like, throughout the game, I literally just need floating, glowing eyes in the dark. I'm inspired. Don't let me forget to do that at some point in the future. Why'd I stop? I didn't need to stop. In the basement? Oh my gosh. The source of the tapping sound. Oh my gosh, that's so creepy. All right, let's see if this works. It doesn't. That's weird. Give me a second. I'll figure out why. I'll figure it out. Local script. Oh, that's why. Camera 6. The problem is me not paying attention to what I'm doing. That's the problem. Okay. Welcome back, Soul Kid. We've added the last camera. Oh, probably not the last camera, but the next camera. Yo! Oh, dude! We just saw Morrison Jr. and Billy Collins. Man, they appear in the blink of an eye. Good grief. But yeah, look at this. Camera 6, there it is. It's just been added. We don't even really need a work light in here, honestly, because the light that we've already got. But yeah, Soul Kid. I'll wait till the end of the game to make a lore video. That's probably a good idea. But yeah, I've just been inspired by seeing the, like, I accidentally forgot to hide the eyes of these guys, and I'm inspired. Like, somewhere in the game, Fostrate recommends the basement. I kind of agree. I should just have eyes floating in the dark. In the meantime, though, that's not okay. I need to make sure that all the eyes are hidden. Eyes, transparency, 1. Eyes, transparency. I'm getting ahead of myself. Eyes, transparency, 1. Excuse me? Okay, well, what about this guy? Huh, okay. Eyes, you know, if I'm not using my light right now, I think I will move it out of the way very carefully. Okay. I don't think you guys can see it there, so I'll just leave it there for now and I'll put it away later. In this room, when you grab the document, why does running music start playing? Because that's part of the chase sequence, but it is very shoddy and poorly made, I'll admit. Eventually, I want to give the Billy Collins chase scene a revamp. Especially because I now know pathfinding. And I can make him, like, properly chase the player instead of being literally a clump of bricks welded together, because that's basically what he is. But yeah. Massive update, everyone. We have added a new camera to the game. Significant history in Ghost Hunt. Awesome. So awesome. Okay. 69 players. Nice. That's the kind of stuff I'll be using my Stream Deck for. I really should bind that to a button on the stream. Like, when I get my Stream Deck set up, I have to bind that song to some button so I can just, like, reach over. Beep. Beep. Okay. Moving on. And before we move on, I want to see something real quick with these guys. Appearing. I almost made a horrible mistake. The appearing script in all the bed hiders, well, I don't know about all the bed hiders, but at least most of them is disabled. I should fix that. Okay. I'm just making sure, I had to focus for a minute, sorry. I'm just making sure that that's all correct. All right, so hang on. Bed hiders, appearing. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna search the workspace for appearing. I'm gonna grab all the appearing scripts and make sure they're all enabled because they all need to be. Why did the wheelchair people make a cult? Canonically, that's not what happened. Canonically, in that room, urban explorers who are on social media set this up for a photo op. And they might have vandalized the, it's not confirmed, but, well, I mean, none of this is confirmed, but in my headcanon, it's not confirmed, but they might have been the ones to write the welcome on the wall as well, just so they could get, like, a thumbnail for their YouTube video or whatever, so. It was no cult, it just, they set that up for, like, a thumbnail or whatever. I know that's such a boring, mundane explanation, but that's realistic. That's how it is in real life. So. All right, so let's see. We got bed hiders. Got the camera. Where else could the bed hider be? Bed hiders. I have the most sick and twisted idea ever, but I'm gonna try it. I have no clue if this is gonna work, but I'm trying it. Bed hider. Go in here. Is it gonna work? It's the wrong way around, but today I walked 100,000 steps. Nice. I get a lot of steps at my job too. My job requires I'm on my feet all the time. Oh my gosh, it works and it's terrifying. I can't tell if I like it or not. I made a ghost child. Actually made a ghost child. And in the process of doing that, it's come to my attention that those blocks are way too big. Those blocks are bigger than the kid's head. I had to resize those. It bothers me, but I think I want to keep it. Okay, ghost child. I gotta add like a creepy kid singing a lullaby or something, or nursery rhyme in this at some point. So in the chase, he can kill you? Yes. Yes, he can. He's the only thing in the game that can kill you. Okay. Fostrate. Are you still here? Oh yeah, there you are. The question is, why did a child die here? That's true. Wow, I went from making the blocks too big to way too tiny. Good job, me. That is a good question. Psycho killer. I think they should be about, let's see what. That looks about right. I don't know. That looks good. 0.6. Psycho killer with a crowbar. With a crowbar! Is the doll too big? Doll almost as big as a child, probably. I'm gonna go now. I'm gonna see y'all later. Aw, thanks for joining, Soul Kid. It's great having ya. And thanks for playing. Appreciate it. Okay. Boop. So this, some dolls actually are pretty big though, so. I think that's a much more believable size for a doll. Why is this one sizing so different from the other? Oh my gosh, I've messed everything up. Okay, 69 again. I'm not playing the freaky music yet. I'm not interrupting the Gymnopédie #1. I don't think anyone will notice if the size is a little different. That's okay. So yeah, we don't know, I guess, if a child died here or if their spirit just decided to haunt the place for some reason. Because of all the trauma or whatever. Interesting a question for the ages, but yeah, we're making ghost hunt history here. We've added an actual ghost child. We've added camera number 6 to the morgue. We've changed the size of the doll and the help blocks, and we've added a lot of the trauma. I don't know why I said it like that. Don't question, but all right. Where else could we put a bed hider? Let's say under the table, maybe. I got an idea. I'm gonna make the ghost of that one guy who got killed by Morrison Jr. I love the idea. I love the idea of it. Like, to hide from someone he's convinced has lost his mind and wants to kill him, he hides obviously under a table. Morrison Jr.'s after me. He'll never find me here. Okay, I have to make sure he's not colliding with the computer. I'm sorry, I know it's dark. I have a dark sense of humor, but it's just funny to me. I can't help it. Cause I mean, think of it, like, you come in, like, what, Roblox is about this high. He's so obviously that he's not hidden at all, but I love it. Okay. Alright, I think that should be, for now, all of the bed hiders that are on timers. For the rest of them, I'll make triggered bed hiders. I'm actually gonna move this guy over here, because, like, it's just weird having, like, 2 bed hiders right across from each other. Offset them a little bit. Okay. So now, I love this. I've been listening to a lot of bossa nova music lately, and it's come to my attention that I really like bossa nova. It's such a chill, relaxing kind of music. Okay. Maybe not the first room. That's just too easy. Let's say, what about this, that one? No, that one. Okay. Although I did say it is my goal eventually to have a ghost potentially appear in every room, so. Yeah, that's possible. I love how most of my bed hiders aren't hiding under beds. That's funny. My desk has a cup holder. I should do a setup tour now that I've got my new setup. It's really cool. I'll put one over on this side, say. Right over there. We need another bed hider. Right over there. Yeah. I turned into Obama for a second. Let me be clear. I am adding more ghosts. I miss when Obama was president and I could impersonate him in videos. It was fun. I should capitalize on my chance to do my Donald Trump impersonation while I still have a chance. I don't know why he was always doing that with his hands. Has anyone seen like the video where like someone edited in an accordion when he's like moving his hands like that? It's comic gold. It's great. I want to do a Biden impersonation as well, but my problem is like I can't ever remember what he sounds like, which I guess makes the impersonation flawless. I'm so mean. Let me be clear. I am making Ghost Hunt history with this update. Obama. I'm gonna miss him. There we go. Cool. Anyone seen the new Smosh food battle that they did, and like they tried to see like if their foods could be the president of the United States, and like when the food didn't do anything, that means it worked. I love that joke. Why did I rotate this around? I don't need to. Let me be clear. I need a coffee break. Do you remember the president's play trend? No?